Hello everyone, today is August 25th, it's a Tuesday. Looking at the E-mini S&P, I'm going to show you 4 trades that were taken earlier today. I'm going to upload this video and I'm adding 2 software options to the chart. The DayTradeToWin model of teaching traders how to trade is using software focused on price action. So what I have first is the Trade Scalper software, and I also have the roadmap software that's included with the mentorship program. We have a new class starting September 15th. Those of you who are interested, please email us, or you can join up online at DayTradeToWin.com. The total of 4 trades that were taken today, one was a losing trade, and therefore I want to show you the good and the bad. Remember, trading is risky. Please do not trade with funds you cannot afford to lose. Okay, so what we have here is a long trade, 34.26, making it very simple to go long at 34.26.
Order submitted.
Okay, so one
Order filled.
situation that we have here is the target. We looked at the ATR just a minute ago on the 1-minute chart at about 1.5 points. So right now I have the target at 1 point. If you want to take just 1 point, the chances of making the target and the profit are much larger. They're actually in your favor because you're not going the full distance of 1.5 points. If you want to take exactly 1.5 points, the way you would do that is that you would move this here to 1.5 points, which is an extra 2 ticks. So from here to here, let me just expand this out. From here to here is 1.5 points. If you wanted to make a point, you would move this to here. The same thing with the stop. I don't recommend risking a lot on these trades because we're only making 1 point to 1.5 points in each trade. So you can't risk a lot. It doesn't make sense. The risk to reward ratio has to make sense. Even though I like to risk a little bit more because I want to stay in the trade. I don't want to get knocked out prematurely. I think it's an error to have such a tight stop. So a stop and a target is very important. I don't want to risk more than 2 times the ATR or 2 times the profit. That's the absolute maximum. And there's also a time element here because even though we may not make the profit or we may not get stopped out, the longer this trade continues, any type of trading, not just with the trade scalper, but any type of trade, the worse off you are. So in my opinion, when you look to entering into the market, very important, we want to get out of the market as fast as possible. So I limit the amount of time that I'm in a trade. It's called a time-based stop. And a time-based stop is typically no more, especially when scalping, 15 to 20 minutes. That's where you say to yourself, you know, we're about at break even, maybe a small win or a small loss. It's time to exit the trade because this is not working in my favor. All right, so here's a short trade, 34.25.
Order filled.
Okay, so there is the entry, 34.2450. I have a 1 point target. I have my stop. I'm going to put my stop here just above this pivot. That way that if it goes against me, I'm not going to get stopped out prematurely. It's thinking about it as a pivotal stop. We also have time-based stops and catastrophic stops.
Stop filled.
Stopped. Stopped out on this trade here, so I am stopped out. All right, 34.25 is the next trade. 34.25.
Order submitted.
Okay, that's 34.25. That's what I want. 25.25.
Order filled.
All right, let me recap the day. As a trader, I have to manage the day the best way I can. The first trade was a winner. The second trade was a loser. This third trade, I'm using it to get back to break even before considering a fourth trade.
Target filled.
Okay, that's a target right there. Let's look for the next trade. All right, 34.29. 34 29 and a quarter long.
Order filled.
Okay, there we go.
Target filled.
Okay, so there you have it. There was a total of 4 trades. All right, so stop, winner, winner, winner. So 4 trades, 1 loser. So far today. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye. If you want to learn more about trading, visit DayTradeToWin.com. Subscribe to the DayTradeToWin YouTube channel, the next mentorship class where we cover all of these methods with lifetime licenses for the software.